What makes a good vessel for storing sourdough starter? I was going to buy the King Arthur set of starter plus crock, but the crock is on backorder, so I plan to instead locally source a vessel for the starter. What should I look for? Should I find a similar crock? A jar of some kind? ETA. More specifically, what should I be looking for? Size, materials, lid type? I read elsewhere that I don't want an airtight seal. I'm looking for more advice like that.
Admittedly, I have only stored my starter in a glass jar, but I wouldn't want anything else. You should look for a size that is neither too large, nor too small. It should comfortably hold your sourdough starter when you are simply feeding it. I usually store 200 grams of starter, at 100% hydration, 100 grams flour, 100 grams water, or thereabouts. However, when actually making sourdough starter you make more, perhaps 400 grams or so, depending on how much bread you are making, plus you want to have something left to restart your bread. A typical recipe might call for 20% starter, so 200 grams for a kilo loaf. The other solution is to of course have two separate jars, and only use both when doubling for bread. When I say it must be able to hold that much, I mean that it will have to hold it fully risen, which means around 2x to 2.5x of the original size. In addition, narrow and high is better than low and wide, since it makes it easier to tell how much it rises. Also, you will want a wide opening, so that you can easily clean it. As for covering it, I just use a sheet of plastic. Just take care not to get it gooey. It will hold in the moisture so the sourdough doesn't dry out but won't trap the carbon dioxide. Good luck. I recommend the harsh fermenting crock. I use the smallest one and it is pretty large, but I have never had a problem with my starter overflowing. The water seal on this crock lets gas out and provides a good seal. I always worry about using glass jars. You can't seal too tight or they might explode. I also don't want bread that tastes like the inside of my fridge. They are expensive and I have not been able to find an alternative. However, if you are serious about maintaining a starter, I think it is worth it.